Franborough back with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, France campaign on Legendary. This episode is straightforward. The remainder of the decisive fleet action begun in the last episode. 10 French dreadnoughts, which is to say all of them, are currently facing the entire German Navy in the North Sea. Without further ado, let's hop in. We got a lot of targets over here. It's a target-rich environment. Let's loop the heavy cruisers back around through here. Sard is low on ammo. League is part of Div 2. I was thinking about having Hussar just follow Div 2 now, but I don't think so. That Scimitar trying to retreat. I think she'll be able to. She's not taking fire anymore. Starting to take a lot of fire. And she doesn't need to be slowed down for Scimitar to catch up anymore, so let's bring her up to max speed and kind of disengage her. A little bit. I don't think she's taking... Okay. It's kind of broken off of her. Cyclone... Yeah. Might be time. Might be getting close to time. Not yet. Not yet. Lead ship is getting some getting a little bit low on it. It's not too bad. Cyclone herself, yeah. Let's get these two lead battle wagons on. Oh, there's a battleship that went down. Didn't even know we were shooting at a battleship. That we had one spotted. Let's have these two lead battle wagons clear out these two cruisers. Get these two heavy cruisers on Heimdall. Get another battleship right here. Might. Yeah, might be. No, it's not. That's a cruiser. 7.3-inch main armor. Okay. all down. Okay. It's 2 heavy cruisers firing at this light cruiser. That's good. Okay. So this little cruiser group is down. Main fleet is over here. Let's loop Gascon, the lead ship in line. The guide. Let's bring her back around this way. Okay. Is that Ocean over here? Yeah. Let's get her turned, headed this way as fast as she's able. She's making she's making almost 14 knots. Fine. Scimitar able to smoke. She is. She's not taking fire though. We'll leave her alone. And 4 or 5 is down. Is that this guy? Yeah. CA357 down. It's like CL608 will be the next customer. Nope. Nope. Seems like that target would be closer. Overdue. Well, we've got our Honda line kind of snaking around here. They seem to be doing okay, I hope. Corvée has made 88 hits. It's done 40,000 damage with the 12.9s. Okay. Vercingetorix, 119 hits. It's done 127 hits for 90,000 with her 12.9s. Looks like 608 is doing the flash fire thing. CL608. St. Louis. Not as good. Not as good. On the rangefinder thing, both classes have the same stereoscopic rangefinder. Maybe they've just been kind of cracked the whip moving so much here in the rear. Well, Flandre has done fine. As has Republique. Let's go back to the front of the formation. It's a torpedo. You probably shouldn't run into that. You gonna be able to turn in time? Don't know. I think we're. I think your best bet is to go straight now. Just under her stern. She would have been better off if I just hadn't told her to maneuver at all. Is there anything back over here? Yeah. Okay, that torpedo's not going to hit anything. I think she should smoke up. And she'll probably hit it this way. E67 down. How is Ocean doing over there? Oh, I think she's doing fine. I think she can handle Braunschweig, if that's how that's pronounced. Should get all your guns on it, though. Braunschweig a torpedo threat? It is 0.9 kilometers. It's time for Cyclone to detach. And retreat. So that leaves Belleuse and Hussard as our two kind of still in commission. Still operational. Oh, we got battleships over here. Hanover's almost down. And there's J-class. I think that's one of the more modern ones. Braunschweig down. Nice job, Ocean. Okay. Let's get some fire on Hanover. And Vergniaud. But your division on J-class. get these armored cruisers looped back around this way. Boom, there was a big hit on 73788. Trying to keep destroyers here in the middle, just to kind of help keep things spotted. Get Hussard out here crossing Gascon's bow. I think we have several battleship contacts over here now. Probably have found the main German battle force. CA 788, flooded out. Ooh. It's going to ease the line guide over this way a little bit. Okay, some of our battleships may start taking a little damage here from the occasional battleship round, even though they don't have very much accuracy. Oh, here's a battleship here. Oh, that's the J class. Which so far hasn't taken much damage. Yep, that's her with those midships 9.4s. What's this? Scan over. That's a pre-dreadnought. Once that gets identified, that's a pre-dreadnought. I'm sure this is a pre-dreadnought. Yeah. Cyclone trying to exit through the battle line. She'll make it through. The armored cruisers around this way. Fending off a torpedo boat attack. Looks like they'll be successful in doing that, I'm sure. Ocean, I think I'd rather have you, how about firing at 1852? That seems to be better. And you probably need to be going this way. To the extent that you can. Oh, you got a light cruiser off your other quarter? Ocean may take a torpedo. It's very possible. Z-Class needs to be taking some fire. Looks like she is. Okay. Hussard, you should probably smoke up. If you can, and you can. That's good. Probably need to maneuver a little bit. Loop you around. Do some maneuvering. Battle wagons. Let's take 736 out. Dreadnoughts division. It's your target right now. They're firing at BBs. Corbeil is firing at a destroyer. Ah, flash fire here. It says you're firing at a destroyer, but I don't see the firing at a destroyer way the hell back here. What the hell? Here, that looks like a better target for you. Okay. What kind of nonsense are you guys up to here? See, none of these ships have taken any damage. I don't know why they're doing this wacky maneuvering. Hey, first some Gotterdammerung. Just go steady for a moment. Get these few ships. No. What a mess. So that should be bad, but, you know, there's no collision damage. It would be worse if I had collision avoidance on all these divisions. It's pretty bad as it is. It would be worse with the avoidance. Now. Okay, it's good. Person Gotterdammerung's kind of going this way. They'll maybe eventually straighten themselves out. Maybe. I'm not going to build that more. You. Let's go back to these guys over here. Let's get this portion of the battle. I think we're about to have 2 battle lines. Uh-oh. Treat. Sard, are you still doing okay? Somewhat. Sard is just about out of ammo. What's Ocean doing? Doing alright. Got a battleship right there broadside. How can you not fire that? There you go. You guys may as well fire at this BB right on you. Which you can. You know, done well against that class before. I don't know, Rochambeau's taking a lot of fire here. 13 knot. Just kind of the lightning rod for a lot of the German ships. Okay, J-class is starting to get beat down pretty good. 47% structure, a lot of fires. A lot of fires. With the orientation of this, yeah, I think so. Okay, that's fine. Sion's doing fine. Where is... These guys are starting to kind of get aligned again. Let's slow Vercingetorix down. Vercingetorix, 16 knots. Rochambeau may not make it out of this. Let's go ahead and give her a retreat order. Not that that's going to help much, I think. See if we can have it speed up here. Maybe enough ships have been sunk that it's helping performance a little bit. 2484. Let it out. Good luck, Rochambeau. Godspeed. Not much I can do for you. Okay. Sion is starting to take some more damage. Man, not that much more. She's kind of doing okay. Down to 12 knots. Take care of these nearby cruiser threats. Like that. J-class. Let it out. That's basically the flagship of their fleet, or flagship battleship class. It's the most advanced thing they got. And there's another one of that type. I just don't remember what the name of it was. And we've got Vergniaud serpentining behind Iena. Why? Because they're at 21 knots. Yeah, adjust your speed to follow the... And Corbeil. Same thing. 17 knots. Slow it down a little bit. 2971 has surrendered. This line is kinda all aligned now. Kaiser Karl de Gross. Let it out. Sion's got some buddies close aboard. Yeah, you need to be firing at this cruiser, who luckily doesn't have torpedoes. And just took an ammo detonation. Okay. You don't need to shoot at this light cruiser anymore. Finish off that destroyer. Well, that torpedo doesn't have to, or that destroyer doesn't have torpedoes. Here, CA-43. Oh! Missed that. Okay. That's another heavy cruiser down. That was Rochambeau doing. I think she's extricating herself. I don't even know where Hussard is. She's way off over here. And retreat, 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 retreat. Basically, everything is either sunk or retreating except for his Hussard and battleships. And the sinking destroyer still rams. Gascon. Perfect. And oh, by the way, our battleships still have plenty of ammo. Ocean's the only one that's kind of in a dicey spot. I don't think that needs to be our target. Sending this group of dreadnoughts over back toward Ocean a little bit, help out. Kind of orient them through here. Let's get Person Getterix's division on CA 646. And Flandre. Well, that didn't take long. Nice job. At Irene. Get these guys firing at I class. Sion 2605. Get all these battleships cleaning out this group here. Where's Gascon? Back over this way. There's a clump of battleships right here in the center. In fact, let's go over and have a look at them. Oh, they're boring in over this way. Or for pre-dreadnought, pre-dreadnought, pre-dreadnought. Dreadnought, that looks like that might be a slightly later pre-dreadnought hull. Big Brandenburg pre-dreadnought. Just kind of wondering where the other advanced, for Germany, advanced battleship is. It might have already sunk, just never knew it. Oh, there's some more battleships over here. Pre-dreadnought. I don't know where it is. Okay, they're firing into BB, that's fine. Firing at a BB, that's fine. Targeting a DD, not fine. Let's get y'all firing on Zaringen. BB-2918, flood it out. These guys are firing at a destroyer. Awesome. Oh. Not a torpedo threat here. Not a torpedo threat here. Sion's having a little bit of an accuracy problem there, and really shouldn't be. Her towers and funnels are not taken out. She does have quite a bit of damage and stability, though. Fair enough. Speed this up a little bit. Where is Hussard? You know, she's just about out of ammo. I don't think we have a spotting problem. Let's just get her out of here. Right. Only battleships left. Zaringen down. "2605, let it out." Can't quite tell which battleship these guys are firing at. Well, they're not. They're firing at a light cruiser. Here, shoot this guy. Hanover's just about done. Let's finish her off. And let's loop this battle line back around this way. There's more ships over here. Kind of want them in this position, firing at these battleships in the middle. Okay, where's some Gotterdammerungs? Group. Let's just have them steam right on ahead. They don't really loop around. See if we can keep Republic and Ocean from colliding. I don't know if that's going to work. Sure hope that is a German ship blowing up there that I just heard. It's going to tell Ocean to retreat, disengage, Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's loop back over this way. Keep firing at all these ships here. What's Sion doing? Well, she's got the retreat order, but she's he's kind of surrounded. Sion may not make it out of this. Thought I'd given these guys a lower speed, but maybe because they're on follow, change it up. Boom. Okay. Click and die. Well, what I should have done was let's get secondaries. Brandenburg. I think you need okay, fair enough. Okay, they're targeting BBs. Targeting BBs. BBs, targeting BBs, targeting a BB. Okay. Even Ocean is targeting the BB. Is she going to be able to get out? Well, she's kind of got her bow pointed fair. So. Whoa. A lot of fire incoming in Ocean. I think time's going to expire here. It's been a while since I played a battle where time expired. I think what happens is as long as ships are still spotting each other, maybe the battle goes on for a little while. I'm not sure about that. Maybe 861 taking some fire. Or a total of 19 battleships in this fleet. CL-1588 flooded out. And we brought 10 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers, and 6 destroyers. We had a fleet of 20 against a German fleet of about 160. I think we've lost at least 2, maybe 3 heavy cruisers and a destroyer or 2. Let's get mains on this ship. Take her out. Okay, no, it ends immediately. Not the way I remembered. Okay. Well, they start with 160 ships, and they're coming out with less than 60. 109 German warships sunk. Did lose 5. Ocean will come out with heavy damage. So heavy damage to Ocean. We lost 3 out of our 4 Rochambeau class cruisers and heavy damage to Rochambeau. And we lost 2 destroyers. In comparison, several German battleships did survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, they lost about half their battleships. I don't know if we ever sighted the other advanced the 19,000 tonner. 2614 was the other J class. And then, obviously, just a whole bunch of heavy and light cruisers wrecked. I don't know if it's even going to be... Can we sort by type? We can. Which of our dreadnoughts did the most damage? There's some Gotterdammerungs. 167. Gascon, 134. And Republique, they're in the kind of the back at 111. Ocean didn't do bad at 86. Courbet and Iena also did well. Yeah, these 2 cruisers sank early, didn't do much. Dubourdieu, 40,000. Rochambeau, 46,000. Among our destroyers, Mars did 9,000 before she sank. It's like Cyclone was the hero with 20,000 damage done. Four torpedo hits, that's why. Rail, because I don't know how to pronounce that. 15,000 without torpedoes. Okay. Again, 28,000 victory points for France. This has got to... some crew recovered. I really thought that there would be another entreaty from Germany following that. Maybe it'll be at the beginning of the next turn. In any case, we're at 50 in total. We're at 55,000 victory points compared to less than 3,000 for Germany. And the vast majority of these VP they picked up just now in that battle. That has got to be doing something. How are they doing here? Active fleet remaining of 54 ships, quite a few of which have to be damaged. 21 ships repairing following that. Now, they've got the economy to build ships to replace that. They don't have a huge crew pool. Although they've got a pretty nice crew replacement rate. In any case, we are now at war with Italy, who have over 300 ships, building 43 more, have a nice crew pool. So when Germany inevitably asks to make peace, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and do that and get ships back into the Mediterranean. Have we completely eradicated Germany as a major naval power? Not quite. But we've knocked them down to kind of the region where England has been for a while. And they've definitely been taken down not one, but quite a few notches. And that will do for this episode. If you like what we're doing with the channel, then leave a like, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe. If you're new to the series and the channel and would like to check out other episodes in this series that you may not have seen, linking the playlist here. At any rate, thank you very, very much for watching. Especially if you've hung through that episode all the way through till now. I very much appreciate it.